It's time to get casually uncomfortable with your host, Chuck Jerome. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome, everybody, to another Monday Fun Day with Chuck Jerome at Casually Uncomfortable. Yeah, we're in November. It's moving already. Because when you get to the end of the week, you know what happens? You're halfway through the month. So you better get your shit together. Because the holidays are here. I'm not ready for them. You know why I'm not ready for them? Because the weather is so damn nice. The holidays are not here. It's not going to be Thanksgiving in a few days. The weather is so it's that calm before the storm. You go outside in the morning, you're like, damn, I don't need a jacket. Or you take a jacket and you get out of work early because it's just slow. And you go, damn. Why are you doing that? Because it's hot. That's what happened to me this weekend. It was so, work was just dead. And guess what they said? Get on out of there, Chuck. Go have some fun on the weekend. And I did. Actually, I slept most of the weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say I went on some kind of crazy adventure, because I didn't. I was taking naps like a fucking champion. Telling you, it is nice. It is nice. But then those off nights, hey, sometimes it's starting to get cold. And that's where people fuck up. Because you don't bring a jacket. And guess what? Now you've been frolicking all day in the cool, crisp air of the daytime. And now you about to get hit with the nasty nighttime air. That's why everybody's sick, coughing, hacking up a damn lung. Get away from me. I don't want none of that shit. I got work to do. This is going to be the time where you're going to see the people who don't have the best immune system. No shade to those people. Hey, it happens. And I'm going to leave it at that. Knock on wood. I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, so you just, have a hat or something ready. Now is the time where you're going to see Chuck with the hat on. I'm bald, and even a little bit of cold is cold enough. So you're going to see this bald, bearded, beautiful black man with a hat on. So you won't know that I'm bald, but you'll see that hat. Knowing my head is warm. Because I got to get ready. Because if it's starting to get cold now, I seriously think it's going to be a cold winter. I think we're going to be in for some shit. I really do. Like, here's some shit. I was going to save this for the News Wednesday, but it pertains to everything that I'm talking about right now. And it's the fact that they are going to discontinue the Farmer's Almanac. That's how it says a 208-year-old Maine-based publication that farmers, gardeners, and others have relied on for planting guidance and weather predictions. And guess what? All the time growing up, they said, hey, you don't know what's going on with the weather? Go check the almanac. This shit is crazy. They're shutting down the Farmer's Almanac. And it's mainly because the internet. You can get everything you want right on the internet. So listen, it's only going to be time before they make books all digital. They're going to get rid of libraries. That's when you really know shit's gonna go down. Because a lot of good shit happens at a library. You can learn a lot, you can understand a lot, and I think you can do different. I don't know, not certifications, but I don't know. You got to look it up, but you can do a lot there and get a lot of help through life at a library that you don't think of. But I don't know. Everything's digital, man. And now every year they change up the terms of service on all kinds of shit. They change it up knowing that you're not going to look at it. You're going to be like, just get me fucking started on whatever it is. And you go, accept, accept, accept. And you don't know what the fuck you are accepting. I do it. Listen, I'm not saying, hey, don't do this. Because I can't say that. I do it. There's times I want to play my video games and I'm like, click, click, click. Let's start that bitch up. But a lot of those terms of service have changed. Those copies, some of that shit, the copies aren't even yours. If you actually sat down and read that shit, you're only renting it. Oh, yeah, but I bought the physical. Oh, you're renting it. We can shut the game down from your IP at any second we want, bucko. So calm your ass down. Just like the skins for different characters. Those aren't yours. If at any point something crazy happens, and that's happened a lot, especially in Fortnite. They get a skin for a character and then that person in real life, beats up or murders someone or runs them over, whatever. But then they got to get rid of that skin. You paid for it, but they can just take it away. Just like that. So none of that shit's yours. So that's why I don't like buying a lot of skins. Like if I do it, if the boys are playing and we're really into whatever we're doing, and we're like, we're going to buy some skins for something. I might do it then, but they changed everything. Look at the Peacemaker. They had to change his once they figured out what the show was going, what the season was about. They came out and started doing the Peacemaker dance, and then they had to, whoa. That's what that means. We gotta shut that shit down real quick. They brought it back, but hey, sometimes they don't. So I'm just worried that for the people who like the feel of a tangible book, and I know a lot of people like that. I just hope they get to keep that semblance of happiness in their life. Because come on, everything doesn't have to be digital. But I mean, that's where we're going. And it's I like it, but I don't. But I like it, but I don't. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep moving on. So Tuesday is Veterans Day, and I don't know how that's going to be. I don't know how people are going to feel and act just knowing that they are getting fucked over by the government that they protect. Like the government shut down. It is day 41. And, by the time this episode comes out, I don't know if things are going to be back up and running, but as of Monday, it's 41. And this is just really fucking things up for a lot of people. Like I don't like this one bit. But there's nothing I can do about it. And there's people that I know that are suffering because they can't go out and get what they need or go to the doctors that they want to go to because shit shut down. 40 days. We're over a month. Veterans Day is tomorrow. If it's still shut down, that's day 42. He is already past the last time that this happened, which was 35 days. And then I was watching videos and they're saying, listen, if this keeps happening, this will start crumbling because you won't have money for this. And then this will start, crumbling. And it just, things are going to be fucked. And I I don't know. Because it's going to start affecting things that you don't think about. Little things that you don't think about. So when you don't have something, that's probably fucking why. But I feel bad for these veterans who are going to want to go out and celebrate, and not even the government is there for them. Like, come on. Come on. I don't know what's going on. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. So guess what? We're going to keep it going. I will say for the holidays, I need to make sure that I am not fucking around. I already have, you go into work, there was Halloween candy, right? Then you take a couple weeks off, and then now there's more candy. You're like, oh shit, what's going on? And then now we're about to go into Thanksgiving. There's going to be Thanksgiving candy. Then there's going to be Christmas candy. Like, oh my goodness. The tests are plentiful. So wish Chuck good luck on not being a fatty fat this holiday season. Because I got to do better. I've been really bad about water. I've been good about tea, but not water. And it's just something when you get a glass of water versus some tea. Like, I love tea. Tea's not bad. But it's just something I haven't been drinking the water. I mean, I know tea is dirty leaf water. Coffee is dirty bean water. And water is the base for all of that shit. So I'm still drinking water, but it's not refreshing. It doesn't look like some shit that came out of a spring. You're just like, damn, that is delicious. You ever just be in the mood for water and it's just so refreshing? Makes you just want to sit down and reflect on the week type delicious. You're like, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This water's so delicious. But it's got to be that water without ice. Because the ice, it takes away. It's clinging and clacking around and shit. But when you just get that cold glass of water or bottle and enjoy it without any distractions, it's amazing. You tear up almost every time. My goodness. Go get yourself some water. That's what I'm saying. Drink some damn water. Some of that high quality stuff. Don't be drinking distilled. Or what's that shit? What do they do? Distilled or drinking water. Yeah, that's just doo-doo water that they done boiled some of the doo-doo out of. And gave it like a triple filter. And, it's got 0.5% of doo-doo particles. So, doo-doo plus the plastic particles. You're not even human anymore. Stop it. Go glass, baby. Go glass. You know what I was thinking the other day? I was sitting there. I was just thinking, how do people describe me? Like, I know I'm not the hero or the good guy or anything like that in everybody's story. And that goes for everybody. Like, in someone's story, you are the absolute fucking shit. In someone's story, you are the absolute piece of shit. In someone's story, you're the helper, you're the herder, you're this, you're everything. However you see yourself, that is not how people see you. There are so many versions that you don't even think about. You might be the son of a bitch in second grade that stole my pencil. Anything. You could be the guy that fucking talks too much. You could be the guy that takes all the lighters. There's so many versions. And damn, you just don't think about it. But I don't know. I was just sitting there one day, relaxing, just thinking, man, like, I know I'm an asshole in a lot of people's stories. That's fine. I'd rather be an asshole than a monster. It is what it is. But some of the stories I'm just completely hated. Some I'm the catalyst for a complete change of that person for a positive experience. You just never know. I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day and I just wanted to talk about it because this is for everybody too. Like someone sees you some way that you don't think of. Someone just see you just as completely fucking annoying. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But guess what? You pick yourself up and you move the fuck on. That's all you can do. Because you know what? No matter what, someone's gonna judge you. Of course. Remember how I said the weather is nice? Yes, it is nice for now. Again, the calm before the storm. So what I'm saying is go get your vehicle winterized. You got to do it. This is the time to figure out if you're having any problems with anything. Because if you get stranded out there in the cold, you might be able to get someone to help you. But if you're out there, it's a super snowy day, you ain't going to get that much help. You might, but you might not. So go get your tires checked. Go get your battery checked, your brakes, check your antifreeze, all your fluids, just all of that shit. Washer fluid, check that out too. Check your belts, your hoses, check your defroster, and check your heat. And if you need something, get it now. I'm telling you, I'm saying this to myself too. I got my vehicle in February. So far, so good. I love it. No, nothing crazy, no problems. Knock on wood. I'm not going to keep talking about it. But I got to get ready for the winter. Winter is coming. And speaking of that show, I got to get caught up and watch, what is that? House of Dragons. I've never watched. I think there's another season coming out or something. I need to get caught up because I've already watched Game of Thrones 1.5 times. I haven't completed it, but I'll keep going. But yeah, winter is coming. And I'm waiting for the snow day. I want to get snowed in. I want to watch movies, drink coffee, bake all my food, just throw it all in the oven. It'll just take its time, low and slow. Set a timer, watch a movie, relax. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Magical. Those are the days nobody's bothering you because nobody can fucking get anywhere. So you get to relax. Man, that's what I'm waiting for. So I know I said it's going to be a crazy winter. And I kind of do. I want to get snowed. I need at least 3 snow days this winter. Please, at least 3. I had Sunday off and I didn't have to do anything. I relaxed and I just cleaned. I got up early because I went to bed probably about 10 o'clock. Honestly, no. I was in bed at 9:30 on Saturday night. I was tired. Then I get up probably about 4:30, easy. And I'm like, Chuck, what are you doing? Get your ass back to sleep. So I somehow go back to sleep, wake up at 7:30, and then I'm like, get up, and I start cleaning, shower, clean, and I love doing that on a Sunday. I love cleaning the house, knowing it's going to be ready for the new week. Again, all my food will go into the oven because as I'm cleaning, that shit can cook. I don't need to be standing. I'm done with that shit. I'm done standing over the fucking oven with 90 different fucking pots and pans. I do not have time for that. So I'll get some parchment paper or throw it on a greased sheet pan and throw that bitch in the oven. In the oven. So now I just go do my thing. You know, the bathroom's done. The second room's done. The bedroom's done. Living room, done. Kitchen. I have a big rug in the kitchen. And I think it's one of the best things because that rug, I don't spill stuff all over the place. And it just keeps the floor from just being cold all the damn time. It would just be like a cold tile floor. Now you got this in the kitchen. It feels comfortable. You want to go into the kitchen. You want to eat in the kitchen. How many people actually eat in their kitchen? Well, the dining area that, might be in the kitchen, right near it. That's how it's usually going to be. But who usually sits in their dining kitchen area, however it's set up for you? Most people go right to the living room. It's always a bad move, They say it's a bad move. Go to the sit in the kitchen or the dining room. That's what we had to do when we were younger. Because growing up, that was the infancy of video games. So they, unless you really had it right off the bat, you didn't have it. So you sat your ass down, talked about your day, what you learned in school. They got the brief overview of your day. And you told them about it. Now, parents barely know what's going on with their kids. The kids got all the fucking internet bullshit, this, that, and the other, and TikToks and Instagrams, and don't know how to manage their time. That's where we're going. All digital, baby. Like one of the conversations should be, if you're going to use your phone, don't be walking in the street with it. So someone will run up behind you and hit you in the fucking head, take your money. You keep your head on a swivel. Everybody's struggling right now. Someone's going to do something reckless. So, all I'm saying is be safe out there. All right? Be safe, have fun, live your life, and leave people alone. That's what it should be about. Mind your business. Everybody's doing something different. Shut the fuck up. All right. I think I'm getting out of here. This was another good show. I had to let them know. Thank you for joining me and listening to my stories, rants, and just the randomness. That's what I'm here for. That is what I'm all about. Don't forget Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Casually Uncomfortable, Twitter, and Casually Unchuck. Let your friends know. All right. I'll see you Wednesday. We'll talk about some news, and we'll see the state of the world. All right. Don't be a piece of shit. Peace.